तो बीच में जाओ, बीच में जाओ, मैं स्लाइड चेंज करता रहूँगा.
Innovation and convenience is one of the most biggest factors, and customers are often dissatisfied when it comes to gas availability. So we have created a LPG gas system which will help in increasing the ease of experience for both the gas suppliers and the customers. So some of the benefits are it is user friendly. It is
Okay.
user friendly. It provides a seamless registration and login and sign up. It provides quick cylinder bookings, payment and order confirmation, and we have tried to optimally within daily. So now I call upon Priyanshu to explain.
Yeah. So I will be explaining the front end part of the application. So here you can see we have built the application on the React JS, which is used to build the single page applications. And I have used TypeScript in this. And this is the first some part of the code of the application. So the very first, yes sir? Yes, sir, it is recording. So backend पे लगा दिया देखिए ये है ना
Next करो ना.
हाँ. So as you can see, this is the home page of our application. So it is based on the React.js, and you can see there are three components over here. Components means that we can create JSX inside a function, and it will return JSX. And with the help of that JSX, we can populate anything over the single page application, right? So the first component is our navigation bar component. If you can see over here, so we have the home page. This one is the home page logo, and this one here you can see the login, sign up, and the navigation links over here. So all these are dynamics, and with the help of one component and looping it over, mapping it over the other components, we can populate over here, right? So the second part, you can see the our partners component. The same thing happens over here also. I have created only the first one and mapped it over the data object, and it will populate over there, right? The third part is the meet our team section. You can see that we all the members of our team are over here, and I am the project lead. Then we have Shivang as a backend developer, and then Naman, Priti, and Atishi, right? So this was the home page, and it was visible to everyone. If the user is logged in also or not, doesn't matter. It will visible to everyone, right? Then we have set up a login and the authentication part over here. This component you can see over here, the login component. We have two fields over here. The first one is the email field, and the second one is the password. Keep over. Detached. So this is the login page. Same thing happens over here also. I've made a login component and just called it over here. Rest of the things that you can see, the footer and navigation bar, are constant. One more thing, I have used React router over here. So whenever I want to switch between the things, the components will be rendered based on the path URL that you can see in the top of the URL bar. Okay? Next we have the same component, the sign up component. The fields are different only. The top header and footer are same. Only the component is changed. That means routing is happening over here also, right? Then we have the contact us page. Same thing happen over here also. And for the contact us page, I have used one service for the mailing part, which is forms free service. I have used, integrated it over here. And if someone fills that contact us page, I will receive that particular mail in my database. Not in the Postgre, but in the other. For the mailing part, I have used this. The rest of the things are in the database. Ma'am, it is linked to a free service, like it was known as Forms Free. For this contact us only we have implemented that. The rest of the things are implemented with the PostgreSQL. Just for the sake of the emailing partner, so I have integrated that one. Then you can see here, this is the page which will be visible to the every user, but if when you click over it will redirect to a dynamic page based on a particular card. Like here you can see there are multiple cards over here. When you, this is the get all products page. When you click on any one of the page, you will reach out to the product slash ID page, right? So dynamic routing is happening over here, and all this data are similarly mapped over here. One data object called from the API and mapped it over here. The image, the content, the rating, and everything. And when you click over here, you will reach to the product slash ID page. This page is visible to everyone. That page is also visible to everyone. But the thing is that if you click on add to cart button, it will redirect to your login page if you are not logged in. That means that condition I have put it over here, right? This is a single card page. When you will click on add to cart, you will reach out to the that particular card. Actually, you can see over here. Just a second. The card is visible, ma'am. In the top of the navigation bar, if you can see, this is the card page. This is based on a context. Like I have created a card context over here, and anywhere in the application, if the thing that variable context variable is changed, it will update throughout the application. So that is a part of the context, right? So I have made that card context and used it in the navigation bar, in the product page, and wherever I wanted, I have used it over. Similarly, if you can see, this is a notification component, right? The green snack bar type of component coming from the right. So that I have used. I have also created a context for that also, and used it anywhere if I want to show any type of messages. So that's product page. The searching filter, searching bar also is implemented. This subtotal, yeah, that's it, ma'am. Other they will explain for the backend part.
Moving on to database.
So coming to backend part, we have used .NET code for the backend framework for the backend, and the database is the Postgres SQL. And for the connection of that, we have LPG SQL call for connection of the Postgres SQL with this. And we have three schemas over here. User, order, and the product. We are storing all the details of that, and the rest of the Excel.
All right. So if I just go over quickly for the table schema, so you can see the following attributes like ID, name, email, phone number, address, and password. So for password storing, we have used hashing. This data was populated beforehand, so you will see that the password is hard coded. But in the final project, hashing has been implemented for authentication purposes. And then the products table has the following feature attributes: ID, image URL of the product, name, description, price, quantity available in the warehouse, and rating for the product. Then similarly we have a orders table which relates the orders and users. So in the orders tables we have a column called ID, user ID associated with the order. Then there's total price of the order date, which is a timestamp, and product ID, which is an array of the product ID the particular user has ordered. So let's move on to an actual hands-on of the website. Okay, it's visible. Okay. So as you can see, this is our homepage, as Priyanshu explained, with all the different sections, and okay. Okay, I'll just shorten it down a little. Okay. Now let's move on to the different features of the website.
So as you can see that this is the main homepage of our website, wherein we have the first section where we are describing our website, and moving down we have the partners page and the team. So partners we have as Zscaler, Shell, Microsoft, and now moving if I click on the our products. So
I think the backend is not started yet. Just give me a second.
yeah, the backend was
Backend was not running. Yeah. So as you can see, this is also a part of it. This is a temporary data which gets repopulated with the data from the backend after the API call. So if I just refresh this page, let's see. Right. So the backend is now started. Yeah. It takes a few seconds to load the data.
So now as we can see that this is the our products page. So we have listed all the products that we are selling on our website. So this is the induction cooktop. The product name is there. The description of the product. It includes the price as well as how many stars it has been received along with the picture of the product. So we have total 10 products on our website, and these are all the products like burner and if I want to search any product, like if I we have a product that's mini gas cylinder, so if I search mini, so it shows the product only. And also if I search any other product like which is not on website, so it will say oops, no product found. And if I click on any single product, then it will show me the total details of the product. And if I wish to add it to the cart, then the number of quantities I wish to. And moving like if I want to add this product to the cart, so it says add to the cart. And since I am not logged in, so it is asking me to log in also as Priyanshu. So we have some password saved, like I can show you. So see, it says logged in successfully. The dialog box just disappeared. So if I wish to add this to the cart, like add to the cart, so it says item added to the cart. And let me show you the cart.
And the things are updated over navigation.
And moving, clicking on the cart, so it shows the shopping cart like what I have ordered, but I'm in my cart, how many price, what is the quantity, and on the cart logo it also shows that how many items have I added. Like say I have, that is the dynamic wedge.
Contact part over there.
And moving on, if I click on proceed to checkout, so it will ask me to fill in the details, and like if I fill any random details, city something, it's so if I click on next, it will ask me to enter the payment method. So something expiry date could be something like and CVV. So click on next. Now it asking me to place the order. So if I click on place order, so the order has been placed and a banner also
And the
appeared.
same details are reflected in the database,
Database
also. We can
also.
see in PG admin when we do a view query in orders table, right click here, then view data, all rows, fetch all rows. Then you will be able to see that a particular order with
Has
a
been placed of 1500 rupees
1500
just has been
just
placed.
added.
Like the timestamp is also there, like at 2:55, 16 seconds. And moving on, if I click on my orders, so it shows the what orders I have placed, the status, the price, the product name, and order date, and the order ID is also visible. Now, if I click on logout, the I will be logged out of the account, and now, sorry, sorry, you have not made any purchase. Since I'm not logged in, so it will say not purchase.
404 का भी. Ma'am, if anyone logs in, try to mess with the URL. Like if you pass any random thing, right? Like this one, it will redirect to the 404 page not found. So they cannot mess with our application. Also.
And similarly for the login, if I enter anything, some random, so it will please include. So all the conditions
is
have been
front-end
Validation
filled.
is also on the front end as well as on back end.
Even if he tries to enter an email address which is not there, it
Invalid
says
username
Invalid
or
username or password.
And for the sign up also, we have the conditions. So if I wish to sign up like something,
Mobile must be 10 digits. Mobile number. ठीक है.
and move it for the password, we have the
Validation tab
validation,
also.
Validation
and
as
clicking
well
on
as
the
I
I,
button.
that will also show me the password.
Ma'am, it is done through the state. Like I created a state and manipulated both of them.
And like the both the password and so if I click on say, sign up, so it
Name
says
must be at
name
least
must be
8
of 6 characters. So if I enter this, then password and confirm password must be same
as they are different.
as the different. Now clicking on sign up, it says password must contain at least one uppercase, one lowercase, one number, and one special character. So these are all the validation
Ma'am, it
methods
is done through
for
only
the
one single
password.
component, notification one, and with the help of the context, I am changing all these messages.
Only if I pass those criteria, then only I will be able to sign up on the account on the website. So if I like validate the, if I click on sign up, So I have been signed up successfully, and it is
Redirected to the
And we can see the same changes in the database also in PG admin, or you can like also log in
like if I show you in the PG admin on the
in the
users.
users table.
save हो रहा है ये भी बोल देना है you can save हो रहा है
And at last you will be able to see that the password hash is actually saved and not the password.
And it shows the name, the email, the phone number which has been used, the address, and the password is hashed. So this is all the working of our website. That's it now.
that's it
Sure.
Thank you.